Hello and welcome to Reading the Bible with Andre. And today we're going to be reading out of the book of Genesis, chapter 10. I'll be reading out of the Living Translation, the Living Bible. So feel free to follow along in your Bible if you have one. If not, feel free to listen along. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below in the comment section. All right, here we go. Genesis chapter 10. These are the families of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, who were the three sons of Noah, for sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Ripath, Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, Dodanim. Their descendants became the maritime nations in various lands, each with a separate language. The sons of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, Canaan. The sons of Cush were Seba, Havilah, Sabath, Ramah, Septek. The sons of Ramah were Sheba, Dedan. One of the descendants of Cush was Nimrod, who became the first of the kings. He was a mighty hunter, blessed of God, and his name became proverbial. People would speak of someone as being like Nimrod, a mighty hunter, blessed of God. The heart of his empire included Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar. From there, he extended his reign to Assyria. He built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Ir, Calah, and Resen, which is located between Nineveh and Calah, the main city of the empire. Mizraim was the ancestor of the people inhabiting these areas. Ludim, Anamim, Lahabim, Nephuthim, Parathesium, Casaluim, from whom came the Philistines, and Capatrim. Mizraim was the ancestor of the people inhabiting these areas. Ludim, Anamim, Lehabim, Nephthalim, Patharism, Calshuim, from whom the Philistines, and Catarim. Canaan's oldest son was Sidon, and he was also the father of Heth. From Canaan descended these nations: Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, Hamathites. Eventually, the descendants of Canaan spread from Sidon all the way to Gerar in the Gaza Strip and to Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim near Lasha. These then were the descendants of Ham, spread abroad in many lands and nations with many languages. Eber descended from Shem, and oldest brother of Japheth. Here is a list of Shem's other descendants: Elam, Ashur, Arpachshad, Lud, Aram. Aram's sons were Uz, Hul, Gether, Mash. Arpachshad's son was Shelah, and Shelah's son was Eber. Two sons were born to Eber, Peleg meaning division, for during his lifetime the people of the world were separated and dispersed, and Joktan, Peleg's brother. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Shalef, Hazarmaveth, Jerah, Hadaram, Uzal, Dekla, Obal, Abba Mael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, Jobab. These descendants of Joktan lived all the way from Mesha to the eastern hills of Sephar. These then were the descendants of Shem, classified according to their political groupings, languages, and geographical locations. All of the men listed above descended from Noah, through many generations living in various nations that developed after the flood. There you have Genesis 10. A bit of a tongue twister with some of the names. I did the best I could. Hopefully I got them all right. And but yes, just connecting more of the dots of the Noah's family tree and showing the progression of man as they were being fruitful and multiplying. And many descendants came about, and they spread out to different parts of the earth, some even forming different languages, to kind of give us a little more of an idea of some of how things came about today in the world to a certain extent. So, yeah, just giving us a little breakdown there of the Noah family tree. So that's pretty much Genesis 10. If you have any questions or comments, like I said before, feel free to leave them below. If you have any prayer requests, also leave those below as well. And I'll just put one prayer request out there, maybe two. I had recently watched the NASCAR race, Daytona 500. There was a terrible crash involving a race car driver named Ryan Newman, and it looked very bad. He's hanging on, but I was just asking if you could keep his family and him in prayer for the Lord to give him a full recovery. That's race car driver Ryan Newman in the number 6 car that was in the Daytona 500 recently. So if you keep that in prayer. Also pray for America. Also pray for President Trump and for God to guide him as well. And just pray for happiness and peace, and for us all to follow God's will. So if you have any other prayer requests, feel free to let me know once again. And that's Reading the Bible with Andre. And I hope you have a great week. And may God be with you. Thank you for watching.